Bill Miller.
'Cause you were tied down, you were tied down. I still loved you when you left me, that's the only thing that's kept me going on, not giving up, clinging to life's empty cup. I never should have married you, 'cause it just wasn't fair to you. We tried but things just never worked out right. It's not that you would cheat on me, but you're the type who must be free to pack and leave each time you get uptight. When our married life began, you felt the four walls closing in. To you our home became a tomb. You didn't have no breathing room. 'Cause you were tied down, we're tied down. Locked in from the world outside, no longer free to ride the first freight train that takes you down the line. Free to hitch and free to hike, free to come back when you like, free to love me when you find the time. Someday when your thoughts go my way, when you've run right out of highway, north and south and east and west look the same and none looks best, you probably stop blaming me, wondering what became of me. At least I hope you'll miss me now and then. It'll always be just you and me. Our house still has the same old key. Sweetheart, I'll be there when you walk in. Just remember when you do, there'll be no strings attached to you. You're free to come, you're free to go. I love you so, but still I know you can't be tied down, you were tied down. Locked in from the world outside, no longer free to ride the first freight train that takes you down the line. Free to hitch and free to hike, free to come back when you like, free to love me when you find the time. Yes, you were tied down, you were tied down. Locked in from the world outside.
I don't think there are too many listeners of this radio program who don't know that voice. Who, of course, that's Patti Page. And that is a prized possession in my hands now from Patti Page from Nashville, L.A., Lost Columbia Masters, 1963 to 1969. We thank Patti's cousin, Patti's nephew. Okay, Patti's nephew, Tim Akers. Tim knows who he is. And he loved his Aunt Patti, and he made sure that we got this. In fact, he has sent me a treasure chest of Patti Page music that we're going to feature in the not too distant future. Why don't you get Tim on the telephone and talk and get his reflections on his Aunt Patti and some of the songs that have never been released and some that have been released a long, long time and gathering a lot of dust. It's going to be fun. We could do probably 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of Patti Page undiscovered or rediscovered music. In the meantime, we say how'd you do and welcome to Miller Time on KRSL, KCAY in Russell, Kansas, WITY in Danville, Illinois, and WBCO in Bucyrus, Ohio. And Tim Akers, Miss Patti Page's nephew, listening to us on KSGL in Wichita, Kansas. Take a break? Yes, we will, and we'll be back on this, The Bill Miller Show. and gentlemen, our special guest, Miss Jan Daly.
There's nothing like Christmas. There's nothing like Christmas. I remember them all. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's that time of the year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say Merry Christmas. May your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. Every song you hear seems to say Merry Christmas. May your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing. There's nothing like Christmas. There's nothing like Christmas. I remember them all.
Nothing Like Christmas and Christmas Waltz, performed for us by Jan Daly from the album Where There's Hope. Jan, welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be back again.
This is our third session. The first week we talked about a very exciting time for you earlier this month, and that is a performance for the Women's Veteran Memorial, November the 11th. And you had some figures which we didn't talk about, but I think you should bring out as far as the numbers of ladies that served in Vietnam.
Yes, being there and seeing all these people and meeting them was just a treasure in my treasure chest. But a lot of people, and me included, did not know that 265,000 women volunteered. In other words, they were volunteering, not getting paid. They were there, and 10,000 served right alongside our servicemen and women. So it was just amazing figure to know that many women were there and trying to help out during this troubled time.
Jan Daly's our guest. Her albums, There's Nothing Like Christmas, which we just heard from, and I love the Christmas Waltz. I think it's I think it's the best thing that Sinatra recorded as far as Christmas is concerned, and Well, Peggy Lee had a nice version. Now we can put Jan Daly right there in the middle of it.
Oh, I love it. My two favorite singers.
What in traveling with Mr. Hope in the Vietnam era, what would the regular troupe consist of? How many musicians, how many support people would be with your troupe?
Oh, there were 96 of us.
Uh-huh.
So there were a lot of people. We were traveling with Associated Press, so we had probably, Chicago Tribune. We had maybe 4 press people with us. A lot, of course, behind the cameras, cameramen, gearmen, and we would literally build a stage every time we came in for a show. So our gang would, fly ahead of time and then build the stage, and then, and of course we were whisked away after the show, so I don't know if they were also responsible for taking it down, but they had their work cut out for them. And as far as the dancers and, comedians and stuff that did things with us, I would think maybe 20 entertainers, and then sometimes we would pick up, like Jill St. John. One time we met in Italy, and she got on board, and we were in Hawaii, and then Don Ho came and did a show with us. And so a lot of times we would pick up different entertainers around the world, and but 96 of us. And, of course, everywhere we went, I never realized that we would have time to buy things. But, of course, his gang, his behind the scenes and writers, I'm forgetting about the writers who were the most important thing, they had places where they bought things. So every time we lifted off, it took a little longer on the runway because there was all sorts of stuff that people had bought. But the writers were incredible. They would go ahead of Bob, and they would interview soldiers and majors and ask about things that were funny, and then they would write, and they were constantly writing on the plane and writing all those cue cards. And Bob, the master of cue card reading, would just get up as if it were coming right from his mouth and from his brain.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Her name is Jan Daly. She's been with us the past 3 weeks. Jan, I would assume that probably somewhere one of your Vietnam appearances or one of Bob Hope's Korea or World War II versions, that they had to be the song I'll Be Home for Christmas had to be sung by somebody, and we think you do a great job, and want to play that now from your Christmas album, and wish you the very best, and thank you for your service.
Well,
we thank servicemen for their service, but obviously you and all those volunteer ladies did a service too, and we appreciate that very much.
Well, it's the least that we could do for everyone out there that is serving, have served, and is serving now. And I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday, and especially to you, Bill Miller.
Thank you so much. Well, let's play I'll Be Home for Christmas, a wish we can always enjoy and hopefully we can fulfill.
I'm dreaming tonight of a place I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. You're always in my dreams. Keep me in your dreams, and we'll be together, if only in our dreams.
From her album, it's There's Nothing Like Christmas. Jan Daly. Coming to Salina's Bicentennial Center, Celtic Thunder's Mythology, Sunday, November 24th, 5 p.m. You've seen them on public television, now see them in person at Salina's Bicentennial Center, Celtic Thunder.
Side by side, we stand like brothers, one for all and all together.
Tickets to Celtic Thunder Mythology available by phone at 888-826-7469, toll free 888-826-7469. Celtic Thunder Mythology, brought to you in part by Smoky Hills Public Television and the Salina, Kansas Bicentennial Center. Don't miss Celtic Thunder Mythology at Salina, Kansas Bicentennial Center, Sunday, November 24th at 5 p.m. Call 888-826-7469 for your tickets to this must-see production of Celtic Thunder.
Hi, this is Lou Barber here on The Bill Miller Show. For more than 6 years, Bill Miller has been selling my course, Lou Barber's Keyboard Adventure, across our great country. Thousands of individuals from age 6 with mom's help to very senior citizens have successfully used my course. Bill and I know that many of you want to learn to play, but you haven't put in your order. You don't need previous musical experience, and with my course, you can teach yourself to play the piano, organ, or keyboard. It is a one-time purchase of $33.95, including shipping and handling. When you complete the course, you can buy sheet music and play it. Play for your own enjoyment, be the life of the party, or make it a profession. It's entirely up to you. Christmas is just around the corner. What could be a nicer gift for a friend or relative?
Call 913-397-9651 for a quick delivery from Mr. Piano himself, Lou Barber. That's 913-397-9651, 913-397-9651.
Do some days start out slow for you because your joints and muscles are sore? Excessive inflammation can add to joint pain, muscle pain, or even painful arthritis. Now there's something you can do about it. Do what PGA Tour Pro Fred Couples and many others have done. They got a NanoBlock. Call today 1-888-697-0812 to get your free supply. A NanoBlock is so effective and we are so sure you will benefit from it that a NanoBlock is available to try free. Call 1-888-697-0812.
I have an audiophonic catalog I'd love to send you. It's not a big catalog, just one sheet. We call it the One Sheet Wonder, but it does include a lot of the big bands that you just really can't find anymore except through the catalog. And that would include 6 volumes of music from Dick Jurgens and his orchestra. You got your audiophonic catalog. By the way, they're offering buy 2, get 1 free. Call 913-397-9651. 913-397-9651. How about a double birthday celebration here? The birthday of Dr. John, 21st November, 1940. The birthday of John Mercer, Johnny Mercer, 18th November, 1909. Johnny Mercer passed away in 1976. Here's Dr. John with something from the Johnny Mercer songbook.
Dream when you're feeling blue. That's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rise in the air. You find your share of memories there. If you dream when the day is through, dream and it might come true. Things never always bad as they seem. So dream, 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 dream. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream, that's the thing to do. Just watch the smoke rings rising there. You find your share of memories there. So dream when the day is through. Dream and it might come true. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, 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 dream. Talking about dream.
That's the way it's the way it is there. That's Dr. John. The album is called Mercenary, and it's his tribute to Johnny Mercer. And I hope you enjoyed that. We'll do something else by Mr. Mercer before this week's endeavor is over. Time to take a little break. Coming up in the next half hour of the show, Dina Martin will continue and conclude our conversation with Miss Dina. And there'll be something from Dinah Shore, too. So it's all coming up here on the next half hour of Miller Time. Take a break. Yeah, all right. I will do that with the Bill Miller Now Show.
Money, 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 lots of money, 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 lots of money. Oh, baby, what I get money, 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 and you, money, money, in spite of the worry that money brings. Just a little filthy lucre buys a lot of things, and I could take it to places you'd like to go. But outside of that, I've no use for dough. It's the root of all evil, the strife and upheaval. But I'm certain, honey, that life could be sunny with plenty of money and money, 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 lots of money, 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 lots of money.
Leader Tommy Dorsey was born the 19th of November, 1905 in Shenandoah, Pennsylvania. Passed away the 26th November 1956 in Greenwich, Connecticut. Started his first band in 1935, worked with Brother Jimmy on a number of occasions, and had some great people in the band, including a guy named Sinatra. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Dorsey. From the MGM motion picture Ship Ahoy, vintage 1942, Tommy Dorsey's Canadian, nope, Hawaiian War Chant, that's it. Oh my, what's next? Tell you what, Dina Martin's coming up in just a few minutes here on Miller Time. How about setting the scene, getting us all warmed up for that Martin sound with something but Dad, okay?
Sweet, sweet memories you gave me.
Take one fresh and tender kiss.
The memories you gave me.
Add one stolen night of bliss.
Can't beat the memories you gave me.
One girl, one boy, some grief, some joy.
Sweet, sweet
Memories are made of
can't
this.
beat the memories you gave me.
Don't forget a small
You
moonbeam.
can't beat the memories you gave me.
Fold in lightly with a
Can't
dream.
beat the memories you gave me.
One man, one wife, one love through life. Memories are made of this.
Can't beat the memories you gave me.
Memories are made of this.
Dean Martin. Martin with Frank Miller and the Easy Riders and Memories, and made it this huge hit for Dean. Dina is coming up next here on Miller Time. Don't want you to confused. Dina is the daughter, okay? All right.
Hi, this is Andrew Heller, and I hope you enjoy listening to my Christmas album as much as we enjoyed making it. Now here's Bill Miller to tell you more.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
Andrew Heller's Christmas Wonder is a seasonal smash featuring 11 songs performed by powerhouse tenor Andrew Heller. From deep in the heart of Texas, Andrew sings Silver Bells, Winter Wonderland, White Christmas, Home for the Holidays, or Holy Night, Silent Night, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Andrew Heller's Christmas Wonder is available at Best Buy, Amazon.com, and iTunes. And don't forget Andrew's newest CD, Houston, featuring the hit song Scrap Piece of Paper. Also available at Best Buy, Amazon.com, and iTunes.
Golden days of yore, faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Do some days start out slow for you because your joints and muscles are sore? Excessive inflammation can add to joint pain, muscle pain, or even painful arthritis. Now there's something you can do about it. Do what PGA Tour Pro Fred Couples and many others have done. They got a NanoBlock. Call today 1-888-697-0812 to get your free supply. A NanoBlock is so effective and we are so sure you'll benefit from it that a NanoBlock is available to try free. Call 1-888-697-0812.
This is Stan Wiest. I hope you enjoy my new piano CD, Music to Drive By, featuring the American Songbook as much as I enjoyed recording it. Here's Bill Miller to tell you how to get the CD.
Music to Drive By, Music to Love, an 88-key serenade from Stan Wiest. 17 piano treatments from the Great American Songbook, including My One and Only Love, All the Things You Are, The Way You Look Tonight, Night and Day, Over the Rainbow, Till It Was You, Where or When and You Were Meant for Me. Music to Drive By features a man and his piano, and it's available at Amazon.com, CD Baby, and iTunes. Piano magic you'll treasure for years to come with Stan Wiest. Available at Amazon.com, CD Baby, and iTunes. Stan Wiest and Music to Drive By. Let's welcome Miss Dina Martin.
I don't want French fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I'm never satisfied. I want the frim sauce with the all sanfé with chihuahua on the side. I don't want pork chops and bacon, that won't awaken my appetite inside. I want the frim sauce with the all sanfé with chihuahua on the side. Well, you know a girl, she's really gotta eat, and a girl, she should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please. I want my pride. I want the frim sauce with the all sanfé with chihuahua on the side. I don't want French fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes, 'cause I'm never satisfied. I want the frim sauce with the all sanfé with chihuahua on the side. I don't want pork chops and bacon, that won't awaken my itty-bitty appetite. Give me that frim sauce with the all sanfé with chihuahua on the side. You know this girl's really gotta eat, and a girl, she should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please, I want mine fried. I want the friend sauce with the us and fake. Wish you papa on the side. She's really got to eat, and a girl, she should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please, I want mine fried. I want the friend sauce with the sauce and bake. Wish you fafa on the side. I want the friend sauce, sauce and bake. Wish you fafa on the side. I want the friend sauce with the sauce and bake. Wish you fafa on the side.
I always like food songs. I've done special segments of the show and just done nothing but food songs, and Frim Fram Sauce would be one of those I'd want to play if I did that again. That's Dina Martin singing Frim Fram Sauce with What's It on the Side. Welcome, Dina, back to the program.
Oh, thank you very much. With Shafafa on the side.
Of course, yeah. Well, Dinah Shore had a song. What was it? It was similar, but it was not that particular song.
It was similar, and I'm so glad you remind. So often we forget about Dinah Shore, and I loved her. She was so good.
Oh, yeah.
See the USA. What was that song?
I'll think of it.
Okay.
It'll come to me. In the meantime, you're enjoying the acceptance of your album, Destination Moon. You being Dina Martin, and we played several tracks from it, including a duet with your dad and True Love, and it was just a pleasure and joy to hear you and him together. And I know you said it was a very emotional time. Initially, you couldn't even open your mouth to sing. You were just overtook.
Yeah, I was overtaken. And it was just to hear, first of all, the beautiful music, and then his voice, and then for me to, as I say, hold his sheet music and sing. It was overwhelming, but it was beautiful. And then when they played it back to me, and I thought, oh my gosh, it sounded so perfect. It's like our voices, our phrasing, and everything was the same. It was just so special. I said, oh, gosh, we really sound alike.
Yeah.
It was quite something for me. I get chills when whenever I think about it.
When you're not promoting a new album or a book or a movie, do you have any time to just relax and with your lovely husband, John?
Not really, because we're we're always on the road. I'm on the road about 280 days out of the year, and it's something that we love. I don't love the packing and unpacking part of it, but to go out and do these shows all over. And since we spoke, a couple of weeks ago, I've been to New York and Columbus, Ohio, and now we're back here for a couple days, and then it's off to Los Angeles. I'm going to play at Vibrato. Herb Alpert has a wonderful jazz club in Beverly Hills. It's up in the Glen, and everybody plays there. So I'm off to sing at Vibrato, and then off to Las Vegas for a Christmas show. So we're just always on the move, and when we do go back to Branson, it's such a nice place to chill out. And usually we get a few days, and we don't go out of the house. But it's a wonderful life, and being able to get up on stage and sing
this great music in front of people who just, who adore it, have wonderful arrangements and musicians. It's rewarding for me.
I suppose you, as far as who you have backing you up on these sessions, it goes anywhere from probably a quintet or a combo up to a full symphony, huh?
That's exactly right, and it's always different. Of course, it's just wonderful to be in front of a live band. I really don't know why and how people stand up and do a show to tracks.
Yeah.
It's so. But I understand the expense of it all. But to have the musicians come in and they've had their day and it's live, so maybe they'll make a mistake or I'll make a mistake, and it's all part of what happened. Or sometimes it just all comes together just perfectly, and there's no better feeling, and the audience is right there, and they're getting the stories and they're loving the music. So it's exciting, and it's as I said before, it's important work to bring this music to life and to keep this all alive and bring new music to people.
Quote a line from Dave Clark 5. You're kind of glad all over, right?
That's right, glad all over.
Yeah. Well,
you're absolutely right.
Dina, we're going to wrap it up with a song that I associate with the late Al Jolson, and what an entertainer he was. But I'm glad that not many people record this song, but that I can recall. But A Quarter to Nine is the song I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah. Harry Warren and Al Dubin wrote it, and Al Jolson did do it. But I just love it. It just has such a, the stars. It's just something so cool about it.
Yeah, about 10 or 20 years ago, it was used for a TV commercial, too, for jewelry. And I can't remember the line of jewelry, but that was a Jolson sound-alike singing, and it was a very prominent TV ad. Do you remember that or not?
You know what? I don't. But then again, I've forgotten a lot of things.
Yeah. Well,
I'll have to think about that.
You were just a wee lass then.
Yeah, but I love that song.
Dina, I want to wish you and John the very, very best, and thank you so much for spending 4 weeks with us here on the Bill Miller Show. You've been very, as always, very much of a fun kind of a person here.
Oh, and, thank you. Well, you make it easy, and thank you for keeping all of this music alive and for doing what you do.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have to take a 2-minute break. I just want to wrap it up with one other thought here. I know you're on a tight schedule. Can you hold on just a second?
Sure, I sure can.
All right. This is the Bill Miller Show.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please. Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in.
My guest has been Dina Martin, and Dina, I would trying to rack my brain about the Dinah Shore song. Well, I'm going to find out, and I'll tell our audience. Somebody will Google me, and I can't be Googled, but they can try anyhow. I will not be Googled.
You will not be Googled. That's funny. Someone out there knows it, and they will send us a message some way.
This is the show if Google means Barney, not a man, a comic strip, and not a way to get information, but that would be very definitely how we work here.
Okay.
Dina, we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas right now, and I know and we'll be playing your version of White Christmas with Andy, no question about that. And wish you and John the best, and we'll do this again, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, and you have a great 4 weeks. Because that's what we did today, right? We did
right.
4 weeks.
Okay. Well, it's about 8:45 somewhere, so let's do it here.
All right, that is great. We will do that. So thank you very, very much.
The stars are gonna twinkle and shine this evening about 8:45. My love and arms are gonna tenderly twine this evening around you 8:45. I know that I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I'll be waiting there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for you on needles and pins. And then this world is gonna be mine this evening about 8:45. And shine this very evening about 8:45. Both these loving arms are gonna tenderly twine all around you around 8:45. I know that I won't be late, 'cause at 8:30 I will hurry there. I'll be waiting where the lane begins, waiting for you on needles and pins. And then, this world is gonna be mine this evening about 8:45.
The album Destination Moon, Dina Martin, and our crack research department has come up with the name of the missing Dinah Shore song, the one we discussed. It was a song called Shoe Fly Pie and Apple Pan Dowdy. Makes your eyes bug out and your stomach say howdy. Here's Dinah.
And Dottie makes your eyes light up. Your tummy say holly, shoot like pie. An apple pan, Dottie, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Shoot like pie. An apple pan, Dottie makes the sun come out when heavens are cloudy. Shoot like pie. An apple pan, Dottie, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Mama, when you bake, Mama, I don't want cake, Mama, for my sake. Go to the oven and make some ever-loving shoe fly pie. An apple pan, Dottie, makes your eyes light up. Your tummy say howdy, shoe fly pie. An apple pan, Dottie, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. to bed. I don't want no cake. Mama, mama, for my sake. Go to the oven and make some ever loving shoot like pie. An apple pan, Dottie, makes your eyes light up. Your tummy say howdy, shoot like pie. An apple pan, Dottie, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. Shoot, shoot, apple pan, Dottie, makes your eyes light up. Light up, shoot, 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 apple pan, Dottie, I never get enough of that wonderful stuff. I never get enough of that wonderful stuff.
Add a little frim sauce and you got it, huh? Well, Harry James is going to help us wrap it up from the motion picture Bathing Beauty.